Hello and welcome to another episode of Rob's Ramblings here on the Bucks and Six channel. And today at the Brown Table of Sports Card Collecting, I'm going to show some cards that I was quite excited to find in my mailbox this week that are part of the Tops Now program. A lot of you probably already know what the Tops Now program is, and I've shown some Tops Now cards previously on the channel. I showed my Jacob Mizorowski run of Tops Now cards from the beginning of his career that happened this summer. But if you are not familiar with Tops Now, just to give you a little bit of a background on it, Tops has a program where each day during the season, and I think even some days during the off season, they put out a handful of cards, maybe one or two, maybe three during the regular season, that commemorate significant events that day. And so they will only have those cards for sale on their website for 24 hours. So they'll post a picture of it, and they'll start a timer, and they'll take orders. And when that timer runs out, you are not able to order that card any longer. So it's only a 24-hour period of time, a short window where those cards are available. And then after that, if you want one of those cards, you have to go on the secondary market to try to find them. And sometimes they're kind of hard to get. And so because of the unique nature of the program, I kind of like the program. And I have gravitated towards some of those cards because as a card collector myself, I really am more of a fan of the game. And so things that happen in the game a lot of times are what draw my attention. And this program does a great job of putting the highlight or the spotlight on achievements that happen during the course of the season. So I bought a few this year. I already showed my Jacob Mizorowski cards, and then the card that I have up here in the background right now commemorates dramatic come from behind win for my Brewers. The date on here is August 15th. At that time, they were red hot. They had won, I want to say 11 in a row, and this game marked their 12th in a row, and they had a gigantic come from behind victory in Cincinnati, and Christian Yelich had 2 home runs and 5 RBIs to spark their 7-run comeback. And so that's the kind of event that the Tops Now program recognizes. So when my Brewers achieve something that's worthy of a Tops Now card, a lot of times I will take note and I will pick those cards up. So I did pick up that card. And the cards that arrived in my mailbox this week are all from the same game. When the Brewers won Game 5 of the National League Division Series to punch their ticket to the NLCS, I was as pumped up and excited about that as I can remember being about any sporting event in quite some time. So, of course, the next day when Tops Now came out with their run of cards showcasing that game, there was 5 of them, and I couldn't decide which one I wanted to get, so I just bought all 5, and all 5 of those cards arrived in my mailbox this week, and so I'm going to show you what they look like. So the first one I have here on my stack is Jacob Mizorowski. He ended up being the winning pitcher in that game. He got his second postseason win. Just a wonderful picture showing his enthusiasm, pumping his fist for the win. And the backs of these cards, they always give a little kind of a synopsis of what the event was and why they earned the Tops Now card. But here's the first one, Jacob Mizorowski, winning pitcher in Game 5 of the NLDS. The next one is probably my favorite Brewer currently, Bryce Terang. Bryce Terang had a little bit of a struggle in the series, but he ended up hitting a home run in that game, which it says on the card it seals the victory, but it really didn't seal the victory. The Brewers had 3 solo home runs in that game. He hit one of those, and so Bryce Terang, because of that home run, earned himself a spot on a Tops Now card. The next one Now, the next two, I want to point out the next two cards are special because within this Tops Now program, when you order a card, you just expect to get the card that you ordered sent to you. However, there are also parallels involved in this program, and they just randomly choose buyers to receive the parallels. And there are different levels of parallels. I think there's cards that are numbered to 5, and cards that are numbered to 25, and cards that are numbered to 50, and cards numbered to 99, and so forth. And I have only once in my lifetime ever received one of those parallels as a random selection. And I buy them, not a lot, but I have bought Tops Now cards fairly frequently throughout the years. And I've only one time have I ever received a parallel, but in this order, I got a parallel of Andrew Vaughn. So I don't know if I can get it in the light. I guess let's see if I can get it there. Might be a little bit better. You can see up in the corner up there. Maybe you can. Maybe you can't see is number 16 out of 50. And this is a parallel because it's got the gold border, and you can see the little kind of the shine to the goldness in the bottom and along the side. Andrew Vaughn hit a home run in this Game 5 victory, so he earned himself a Tops Now card, and I was very pleased to get that parallel numbered to 50. Super excited to receive that. And then as I went further into my order of 5 cards, I was absolutely blown away to discover that I had gotten a second parallel. So in this one order, I received 2 parallels, both numbered to 50 with the gold border. This one is William Contreras, who also hit a home run in this game. Our 3 home run hitters are the 3 cards here, Turang, Vaughn, and Contreras. That's how the Brewers got their 3 runs in the game. And again, this one, if you can see, maybe I can get it in the light, it's number 37 out of 50. So super excited to receive 2 parallels in the same order. With this one order, I doubled the amount of parallels I've ever received from the program. So I was very, very happy with that. And then the last card I purchased was the team card. This is the team celebration. They punched their ticket to the NLCS. And of course, we all know the NLCS did not go very well for the Brewers. But at the time that these cards were printed, I was just happy that they had won the privilege to get there. And this team celebration is a fantastic card, but really what drew me to this card was not the front, but the back. I just love this team photo in the back, the whole team. And with apologies to Cubs fans, my Aunt Lori, I'm sorry, they do have the L flag flying in the back. It's just part of the rivalry. But this team photo, including everybody on the team, from the owner, Mark Attanasio was in there, and Murphy on one knee in the front. Just a fantastic photograph of a whole bunch of happy Brewers. And as a Brewer fan and a baseball fan, nothing makes me happier than seeing happy Milwaukee Brewers. And that photograph sums up joy in a lot of ways. So just wanted to show you these cards. This is a real treat to find them in my mailbox this week after being disappointed by the Brewers' performance in the NLCS. Getting these cards just reminded me that there are happy moments in Brewerland this year. This game definitely was a very happy memory for me, and I'm very glad that I snagged these 5 cards to commemorate the event. So with that, I hope you enjoyed the episode today. If you've never checked out the Tops Now program, I encourage you to go to the Tops website just to see what they have up for sale every day. It's a lot of times it's pretty cool to check it out. So until next time, enjoy the hobby and stay true to yourself.